Greetings and salutations, it's Biggiejdm, and yes, we are on the way to a very, very special motor event, an iconic, a traditional motor event that happens once a year down south around Chichester, and you've guessed it, yes, we are on the way to Goodwood Festival of Speed. Bravo!
Snoop Dogg.
0 to 62 in 4.9 seconds.
Ooh.
Cars within.
So currently we are in an excruciating amount of traffic. Yes, and the roads are blocked, and there are Land Rovers and Bentleys and all different kinds of cars that you wouldn't see on a regular basis. Today is an absolutely beautiful day, so I'm with Danny. Hi Danny.
Hey.
And we are going down to the show. I can't wait to see what's going to unfold in today's episode and shenanigans. See you there. Ta-ra. People, this traffic is not moving. Like, look how much traffic it is. Like, it's 10:30. We've been here since around about after 9 o'clock, and the traffic is just colossal. Like, it's not moving. We're gonna probably miss everything. Let's see what happens. Right, so we finally made it to Goodwood Festival. You know what, the weather's held out, it's absolutely fantastic, but you know what, we're just going to walk in now, we're going to see what's going on. Hopefully it's going to be, you know it's going to be great. Let's see what's happening. Goodwood, let's go. And wow, we finally approached the starting point of the south entrance of Goodwood Festival of Speed. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. This is going to be a wonderland for car enthusiasts. So upon arrival, we head directly to the supercar paddock to see what fine examples of super and hypercars we can see. Next, we head over to the starting line to see some of the supercars do their runs. The sound from these cars are amazing. We're right near the start, and can you hear that? Can you hear this? Oh, wow, this is absolutely crazy. Let's try and get some footage. There's so many people here. There's so many people here, and you can't get too close. But we're right at the start line, where there's loads of people, so this is a really good place to stay. Let's just have a little look.
Rolling them out, I know that.
So after walking past some fine examples of wacky racers, Dick Dastardly and co, we check out some of the finest supercars Goodwood has to offer. Check this out. Right, so I know it's not very bright in here, and unfortunately I'm in the electric car section. Please don't judge me, but the only car I'm going to show in here is a new Renault 5. Now obviously it's a bit different to the GT Turbo that we all know and love. I guess you got to move with the times, right? Wrong. Charge me, man.
Alfa Romeo's beautiful new coupe for 1966, the GT Junior. It wasn't that fun.
I'm trying not to be disrespectful in this video. I'm trying to kind of promote and be positive, but I only know one Ford Capri.
Let's play a game. True or false? Cars with internal combustion engines came before electric cars.
Let's go on to the next section. Listen, I was just talking to Danny about the same thing, and you know, I haven't got nothing against electric cars. I think, you know, we need to look after the environment. However, if you're going to remake these cars like Capris and Renault 5, make it like, you know, a representation of what it was. Do justice to the original. Make a new model, but make it so it reflects what it was. Please, please. So after that rather passionate but controlled little rant, I thought I'll rekindle some nostalgia by visiting the MG section. Also seeking a modern day comparison to some MG nostalgia was the familiar face of a content creator who we know and love. Right people, after wandering into the MG stand, so I know the classic car section and there's a lot of classic car lovers, who do we see? We see Mr. Adam C.
I like an MG. This is the spiritual successor to my MGB GT.
It is. How are you, Mr. Adam C?
I am good. This is my happy place. Goodwood is where I want to be all the time.
I thought it was like literally, you know, I've got come to love the classic cars for Adam C Fest and got the motor shows and stuff. So two things, Adam C Fest, how do you think it went?
It could have been better, but we've got the weather to blame, so that's fine. It's not my fault. But I'm pleased we did our best, and I think it was as good as it could have been.
Wow, I mean, I had a fantastic time. It was awesome. And secondly, you've now got a supercar. You've got a Dodge Viper.
Yeah.
And I guess you're parked in a supercar stand today.
It is. It's right at the front. So my first alarm was 4:30, and I was the fourth car in the car park, and it's like a central front. I'm tempted to leave it there all weekend, so it's just on display. I won't.
Yeah, no, because obviously, you know, we know that you cover Goodwood Festival of Speed every year in, year out, and I know this is like your happy place. You've got a lot of car knowledge, past and present. How does it feel actually having a supercar on the stand?
Well, I don't think it's quite on the stand. I mean, next year we'll see what happens. Like every year, I'm like waiting. Maybe this year might be the year I get to display a car, but I don't know. It will happen one day.
No, that's fantastic. So what's next for the rest of the year? We've got any excursions, any sneak peeks, any exclusive information you can give our channel?
I might be going to France in a Cadillac to meet Snoop Dogg. Gate crashing the opening ceremony of the Olympics.
Really?
Maybe.
Really?
And then all the same usual stuff.
Yeah, I saw a clip with him running 200 meters the other day.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that was past or present. Wow, that's fantastic. Well, you know what? Our fan base love you, and you know we're a big supporter of Adam C, so we'll let you crack on. Thank you very much, Adam.
Have a good day.
You were awesome. Thank you.
We then decided to head back to the track to see some of the cars do their flying laps.
Right, Right, so there's a lot of people that actually contribute to this exciting day and make it safe for the people that are watching. And I'm with one of the marshal, I'm with Nigel. How are you?
I'm well, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. So can you just tell me a little bit about Goodwood and the history of Goodwood and the part you play in today?
So primarily the part I play in today is I'm an incident marshal, an intervention marshal.
Yes.
So if anything were to happen on the track, then I'd be over the hay bales with typically a fire extinguisher, and then would help the driver out the vehicle.
Wow, that's fantastic. How long have you been a marshal for?
I've been a marshal, it's my 4th year now.
4th year?
Yeah.
Okay, wow. So, I mean, Goodwood, a magical, traditional place in Britain, especially for motorsport enthusiasts, classic car enthusiasts. So, like, what do you enjoy most about Goodwood Festival of Speed?
I enjoy looking at the new cars, to be quite honest, because a lot of cars debut here.
Yeah.
So it's actually really good to see the stuff that's coming out. Not that I can afford much of it, but there we go.
Is there anything exciting you've seen so far?
The Valkyrie, definitely the Aston Martin Valkyrie.
Yeah, Aston. Wow.
I'm waiting for the Formula 1 cars.
Okay, yes.
As I said, I was at the Formula 1 last weekend, marshalling at Silverstone.
Really?
Yeah.
What a fantastic race.
So I was at pit exit, so literally 5 metres from where the guys came out.
Really? Oh, that's fantastic. So anyone who wants to be a marshal or looking to be a marshal or take part in motorsport, what advice could you give them?
So the best thing to do, you can do something called a taster day.
Yeah.
And to get a taster day, you just log on to Google, search Taster Day for marshals. You'll normally get either the Motorsport UK or BMMC, the British Motor Marshals Club. And you can then go on there, click a link, and it'll say, do you want to do a Taster Day? That means you arrange it, you turn up at the track, you're given an orange tabard, and you've been working with guys like us who've been doing this for a few years.
Wow,
and then if you like it, you can go again.
Wow. That is absolutely fantastic. Thank you for the advice. And finally, now there's some discrepancy between electric cars and motor cars.
Yep.
I know electric cars are making their stamp on the motorsport scene at the moment. What's your take on electric cars versus a classic motor car?
I think it's important we look to the future. I've owned electric cars.
Yeah.
And I've owned V8s. I've actually got a 5-litre V8 myself at the moment.
Wow.
So that's my little toy in the garage, a little TVR.
Yeah.
I think it's important we look forward. I think it's also important that we look backwards.
Yes.
And see where motorsport's going.
Yeah. Well, there's a classic saying, you have to know where you're coming from in order to know where you're going to, right?
I totally agree, yeah.
Wow.
Totally agree.
Thank you very much, Nigel. You've been absolutely fantastic, Nigel. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So right back now, the track is open back up. I think there was a possible incident there, and now you can see all the MGs coming around.
To the Cyber GTS MD3 here as well. Coming up, still quite a lot of
Oh, some pops here, some pops here. E3325i, that's what you want.
The one that is most applicable to you tend to like the cars you liked when you were a teenager, and it stays with you.
I know, I like all of these. I like all of these cars. I would hate every single one of those BMWs. You can see that. You can see just at the very back there is the brand new M5, the 7th generation of the M5 Saloon. It's a hybrid V8 drivetrain and a perfect mix really for everyday use.
How does the song go? I woke up in a new Bugatti. Nice. Nice, nice. I wonder how much this car is. Jeez. How much is it?
3.8 million euros.
3.8 million euros. Wow, I guess that's why it's got why it's got a steering here, is it? Yeah, protected it.
Just in case.
Yeah, just in case anyone tries to climb in it and have a little go, right?
Yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic. Thank you very much. It's a beautiful car, yeah. Is this particularly owned by Bugatti, or is it owned by an individual?
It's Bugatti. So basically they premiered it 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
This is its first public outing, and they'll be manufactured in 2026.
Wow, fantastic, fantastic.
Yeah.
And what's it going to retail at? 3.8 million?
Apparently, that's what the Bugatti people told me earlier.
Wow, thank you very much for that. Really appreciate that. Thank you.
Now we got wind that BMW may be premiering their new M4 and M135i amongst other beautiful cars. So we thought it'd be best to head up to BMW to see exactly what the future holds for these models of car.
I'm a Japanese car channel, but whenever I go to some of the shows, I see a lot of the M135i's.
Yeah.
The kids running them, the older one. Obviously, this has just come out today, right?
Yeah.
So, and they're mapping them to something crazy like 700 brake horsepower and everything like that. So the potential in these are awesome. Can you tell me a little bit about this one?
So this one's got 300 horsepower, 400 newton meters of torque.
Yeah.
Does 0 to 62 in 4.9 seconds.
Really?
Yeah, so it's a fast car for a small one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh wow, this is fantastic. So what's the difference between this one and the older model?
So we've got improved front ends, we've got new lights and then a new kidney grille.
Yeah.
And then at the back we've also got new rear tail lights and we've also got bigger air intakes.
So it's still a 3.5 litre engine, twin turbo, is it?
2 litre engine,
This
4
is going to
cylinder.
be 2 litre, 4 cylinder.
Yeah, same as the F40 generation.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh wow, this is fantastic. Wow. So what will this retail at once it comes out again?
So the list price of the M135 starts at £41,000.
Wow.
The spec of this car on the stand today is £52,000.
Wow, okay. Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. That's what we want.
Unfortunately, that's as much time as we have in this video, but in the next video, we start off with a piece of car history. We've all heard about the Porsche, but where does the term Targa come from? Find out in the next episode as we explore more fine examples, and then we hit the McLaren stand. It's like a party. Remember to like, share and subscribe. We're nearly at 1,000 subscriber target. However, to get us over the edge, we still need your support. So remember to hit subscribe, and we will see you in the next episode. Biggie who, Biggie what, Biggie when? Biggiejdm, tell a friend, and we'll see you then.